So ito na ang non-Pro variant ng official phone ng Miss Universe 2026. And this is the Honor 600. Ang daming tao natutuwa dito sa phone na ito and I know na excited kayo para sa review na ito. Sulit ka ba siya bilhin sa kanyang presyo right now? Pero bago kayo bumili, panoorin nyo muna itong buong video natin. So, let's go! Ito si Honor 600, eksaktong the same ng kanyang box na color sa kanyang Honor 600 Pro na kapatid, which mapapanood nyo on a separate video. So don't forget to subscribe. Makita nyo meron siya 600 dito na nakaprint pero medyo malabo lang siya, and a Honor 600 na print dito sa gilid. Now, I'll have the honor to open it up for you. So meron tayong small pouch inside, which we have a SIM ejector tool, some other things inside. Meron tayong quick start guide. We have yung kanyang jelly case na transparent. Andito yung phone. We have the color black. May A to C cable tayo. And meron tayong 80 watts na fast charging brick. Malabas na natin yung phone. We have the color black like I told you. Now this year, mas maraming nilabas si Honor 600 na variant compared sa kanyang Honor 400, which only has a 512 gigs of storage. This time, meron siyang tatlong configuration. Si Honor 600 na may 8 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage will be priced at $26,999. Yung kanang 12256 will be priced at $32,999. And yung kanang 12512 will be priced at $37,999. Kung gusto nyo malaman kung saan nyo siya pwede mabili, I'll pop the link on the description box below or just simply click yung YouTube shopping link para may redirect kayo sa Honor official store para makakuha kayo ng mga freebies and of course, get a chance to win a Mercedes-Benz care of Honor 600 series. Now, pag kinumpare mo na siya sa Honor 400, medyo steep din ang kanyang price increase. 15,000 pesos dahil yung kanyang Honor 400 na 512 gigs of storage is priced at 23,000 pesos. Now, of course, siyempre to compensate, naglabas si Honor ng mga lower variant para hindi masyadong masakit sa bulsa if you're buying itong Honor 600. For me personally, yung kanang 8256 is more than enough. Hindi mo naman siguro kailangan kumuha ng 12512 if medyo budgeted ka and you want this phone inside your pocket. Now, ang ganda naman dito sa kanya is that same siya sa Honor 600 Pro. Yung likod niya is glass finish. We also have a aluminum side frames and a Moss level 4 na drop resistance ang kanang glass dito sa harap. Nag-improve din siya sa kanyang IP rating. This one also has a IP68, IP69 and doesn't water resistant, which compared sa last year, IP65 lang siya. And one good thing din dito sa kanya is that eSIM ready na rin siya, so you can buy your eSIM whenever you want to go outside the country. Bili ka lang ng eSIM na package sa Klook, sa Airalo, mabilis lang siya isalpak, so you won't have any problem when you're going abroad. Currently, this one is running Magic OS 10 inside Android version 16 and it got a 6-year na major Android update. So you should be updated up to Android version 22. Feeling ko nabenta mo na itong phone na ito bago pa umabot na Android 22. Now, for its performance, on a day-to-day basis, itong phone na ito can definitely perform. Lahat ng mga multitasking na bigay mo sa kanya, kaya naman niya i-handle na walang problema. Where in fact, this one got a upgrade din sa Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 last year. This time, it has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 4. And sa Antutu benchmark, 1.2 million points ang nakuha natin. And here are the other benchmark na gusto nyo makita. Now, pagdating sa kanyang battery, nag-beef up din siya. Pareho sila ng Honor 600 Pro having a 7,000 mAh na battery na silicon carbon technology, which is of course a beef up from 6,000 from last year. And yung kanyang charging speed is still the same, 80 watts. And it also supports bypass charging, which is of course good para sa mga gamers out there. Now, probably tatanungin mo sa akin kung sulit nga ba ang kanyang battery, makunat nga ba siya. I would tell you na bit-bit ko to sa Boracay and it was able to last me for more than 2 days. Siguro I would say na 2 days and a half. Based sa aking experience, it was able to gather me a 22 hours and 36 minutes na screen on time. Now, kung gusto mo makita ang complete full spec sheet ng Honor 600, ito. Now, in terms of screen size, medyo lumaki konti itong phone niya. Dating 6.55, 6.57 na ngayon. 0.02 lang. Everything that I pray, praise the Lord. O di ba? Sobrang significant ng kanyang increase. AMOLED pa rin kanyang display, 120Hz pa rin kanyang screen refresh rate, pero tumaas ang kanyang maximum brightness ng 8,000 nits. Dating 5,000. And mas lumipis ang kanyang bezel, so giving you a higher screen-to-body ratio. Dating 90, ngayon 91 na. And of course, you have a MOS level for the drop resistance. Now, if you're browsing through this phone naman on day-to-day basis like social media, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, swiping across all of your favorite sites naman dito, walang problema. Loading your shorts, your reels, tinatay ka naman sa Bora, under the direct sunlight, wala rin yung naging problema dahil mataas ang mga ng peak brightness. And if you're watching mga favorite shows mo naman dito, like you're watching NBA basketball dahil playoff season na, this phone is more than watchable. Maganda nga ng display, you can watch it basically anywhere. Kahit nasa loob ka ng CR while you're vacationing. Now, pagdating sa kanyang loudspeaker, one thing na napansin ko dito sa kanya is that you can tune it up to 200% na kanyang maximum volume. Yan guys, kita niyo yung prompt niya. So, check lang natin kung kasing lakas niya si 600 Pro or mas mahina siya. Now, based sa aking tenga, pag pinakinggan ko itong phone na ito compare sa 600 Pro, mas malakas pa rin tunog ng 600 Pro, mas vibrant ang sounds ng 600 Pro. This one, for me, mas better than average, pero hindi kasing ganda ng 600 Pro. That's for sure. Now, si 7 Gen 4, alam naman natin kaya naman na mag-handle ng games. Probably medyo hindi lang siguro kaya isagad pagdating sa mga AAA games. But nevertheless, naglaro pa rin tayo. Playing Call of Duty Mobile, Mobile Legends, and of course, the Wuthering Waves. Pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile, expect to give you a really good experience. Dahil kaya na may handle ni 7 Gen 4 itong game na ito. And no doubt na magandang aking naging experience dito. Sinagad ko ng mga graphical settings sa kaya niya. The one thing na napansin ko is wala kang makita FPS counter dito sa phone na ito while you're playing, and nakaset naman tayo sa game mode all the way. Maganda naman ka ng touch response, that's for sure. Maganda ka ng graphics, wala kang maging problema sa kanyang sounds, and overall gameplay was pretty nice and solid. Though it's a little bit hot at 41 degrees Celsius after 30 minutes of gameplay. Pagdating sa Mobile Legends, maganda rin ka ng graphics. Medyo nag-enjoy ako dito sa kanya, was able to play roughly 2 hours dito, non-stop ML. And one thing's for sure is maganda ba ka ng graphics, so wala na feel na lags, na frame drops. Very responsive ka ng touch sa touch ko, and the sound was decent. Overall gameplay, masaya naman ako, and umabot ako ng 39 degrees Celsius. Pagdating sa Wuthering Waves, dito medyo na feel ko may lags to. Though hindi ko naman siya sinagad sa highest graphical settings na pwede, though sinagad ko naman ka ng frame rates. Pagdating sa clash, doon mo mafe-feel may konting lags and frame drops. So, it's a little bit unavoidable dahil this is 7 Gen 4, hindi sa 8 series. So, pushing the processor further, medyo maglalag lang siya. So, I would suggest that medyo bababo ko tayo ng graphical settings to give you a better experience. Pero based sa ating settings, mafe-feel mo talagang lags, and medyo mainit siya at 46 degrees Celsius after an hour of gameplay. Now guys, pag-usapan natin ang kanyang camera. Has it improved over sa Honor 400? Dahil it still sports the same 200MP na main camera sensor with OIS. Meron din siya 12MP na ultra-wide lens and can shoot you up to 4K and 30. 50MP ang kanyang front-facing camera which can also shoot you up to 4K and 30. Now, one of the key highlights dito is that you can convert from image to video using Honor AI dito, which here is a sample na gusto ko ipakita sa inyo. O, diba? Trending. Now, let's check some of the shots na nakuha natin sa Boracay. The moment I set foot using itong camera, I was able to take some really nice snaps naman. Though, it's not as sharp as the Honor 600 Pro, but it gets the job done. Habang naglalakad ako sa the Lin Boracay, I was able to take some of these really nice snaps, mga flowers, mga greens. It's a little bit saturated, I would admit, pero maganda naman ang kanyang output. Taking a photo ng kanyang infinity pool looks really cool. And taking some photos on top ng the Lin Boracay dito sa kanyang breathtaking views is definitely good. Again, not as good as the 600 Pro. Na kung naglalakad ka naman sa shore along sa Station 1 and Station 2, maganda makukuha mo mga pictures dito. While I was strolling, I was just taking some photos. Cool na cool, chill na chill. Itong grotto, ginawa natin to at 3.5 times zoom shot. It was pretty good. Itong photo na ito looks pretty nice and solid para sa akin. And kung gusto mo mag-pick through yung kanyang lens using kanyang 3.5 times zoom, it can perform, but of course not as good as the 600 Pro. So some of this outdoor food photography looks pretty nice and solid, and I would say na, well, maganda naman siya for food photography. Taking some shot ng mga pasalubong dito sa D-Mall, okay, nice. Taking an ultra-wide angle shot dito sa akin ng infinity pool looks like this. And pag zoom mo up to 10 times zoom, you'll be able to get some of this nice view na mga Koreana. Now again, nilaro ulit natin ka ng zooms. Now this is a normal shot. And zooming it all the way up to 30 times zoom, which is yung kanang limit dito sa kanang camera. Not bad ang kanang shot, pero the Honor 600 was able to perform way better than this one at 100 times zoom. So of course, siyempre kung na-intriga naman kayo, check na lang yung review natin ng Honor 600 Pro. Pagdating sa sunset, it will be able to get you some breathtaking sunset shot dito sa kanang camera, and I never doubted na kaya naman na mag-handle ng shots like this one. Pagdating naman sa night photography, ito kanang camera can definitely handle, was able to take some of these really nice breathtaking night shots naman dito sa kanyang camera. Now, pagdating sa kanang front-facing camera, well, honestly, mostly puro outdoor shots ang nakuha natin, and I kind of forgot to take some indoor shots. But nevertheless, ang kanang camera was really nice. Maganda mga snaps natin, beach na beach ang feel. And I like yung mga skin tone na na-capture na dito sa akin. And here's a quick video from the front-facing camera. And ito naman makukuha mo sa kanyang front-facing camera. And here's a quick video from the rear camera. Hawak natin right now, guys, it's the Honor 600, and kaya na ito mag-shoot up to 4K and 30 FPS, and very stable naman ang kanyang video. Now guys, ano masasabi natin sa Honor 600? Honestly, medyo malaki ang kanyang price hike sa kanyang 5 Pro variant, but of course, you can always go for yung kanyang lowest variant na A256. One nice thing naman dito sa kanya is maganda ang kanyang camera. That I can assure you, and ang kanyang gaming performance is not so bad. Of course, don't expect it to play like the 8 series, pero itong phone na ito itself, kaya naman niya mag-handle mga AAA games, but you have to lower down yung graphical settings niya. Overall feel to phone na ito is pretty nice and solid sa aking kamay. I love it. And it feels exactly the same sa Honor 600 Pro. Now, if you're more budgeted and you don't need that telephoto lens, I think si Honor 600 should fit the bill. Now, kung interested ka naman bumili ng phone na ito, I'll pop the link on the description box below, or just simply click yung YouTube shopping link para ma-redirect kayo sa official store ng Honor para hindi kayo ma-scam. And para makapag-claim kayo ng mga freebies during early bird sale and get a chance to win a Mercedes-Benz. And of course, guys, kung natuwa naman kayo dito sa video nito, don't forget to share this video to your friends na naghahanap ng mga phones just like the Honor 600. Of course, huwag niyo kakalimutan mag-like, subscribe dito sa aking channel so you would be notified pag nag-review tayo ng mga phones just like this one. And of course, guys, don't forget to check out yung review natin ng Honor 600 Pro. So, paano guys? Hanggang dito muna ako. I'll see you on my next one. Peace out. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.